Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel today. I'm Kevin, and today we're back to our philosophy topic. So, our topic today is a quick topic talking about the thought experience. The thought experience, or you can say the thought experiment, is a tool you already or usually use in philosophy. And this is a very important tool for the philosopher. This is a type of the question that you use the what if sentence. So you can say that the true experiment tool is the question that you usually use the what if in that question, and then it's brought to a series of further questions. So we should be warned you first that using the true experiment can get you to imagine some very bizarre situation. So we will going to get some simple question that the two experiment, the thought experiments will going to bring for us. So let's take the first examples as the thought experience. So the first question that maybe that our body, the thing we're seeing and the things that we're doing now is not what we're doing. We're not going to move in a body with good hand, with enough hand and legs. We are just a brain that been put in a bottle that thinking itself have a body. So this thing is a way of thinking about thought experiments, which means that you're going to taking uh, question first, and then we spread to a lot of question else. So, like, what if you could save 10 people by killing one person, and that person is your brother or your sister? So, in this example, we could easily see that the first question that what if we do if we had to kill one person to save 10 other, and what if the person that we have to do that things is our brother or sister. So there are two questions in just one sentence, and this is the power of the thought experiments. So through the series of the question, you're going to find the truly answer that you think is good, and then going to use this to add into your knowledge. So this is how the talk experiments will going to give you the best answer that you can. Of course, it's depending on how much question that you put out and how that you're going to solve it. Let's take another example. What if a tree falls in the forest and no one around to hear its noise when it falls? So does it make a sound? So physically, we could say that when something touch or going to make a physical damage to the other thing, it will usually cause a sound. But if you're not here to, you are not there to hearing the sound. So does it mean that the sound is not inside the word? And if we say that the sound is not inside the word, so is the tree really make a sound when we didn't hear it, or is not make a sound? So this is the way that philosophers are using to making a series of questions, even though those questions is something a little bit just looking at the logic and not going to looking physically. But of course, that's why we have the philosophy, not just physically. Okay? And that good thought experiments should lead you onto a path of question and good answer that often going to challenging your first response to each experiment. So a good thought experiment will go in to get you to a lot of challenge to find out the answer of each question on your series. And the scenarios they describe don't have to be likely or even physically possible, as I said before, when a tree falls down in the forest. And of course, they do have to make sense, which means that even though those things is not following the physical theories, but it have to seems right. It no need to seem something physically or have a right number to make it right. We just going to see does this make sense or not, and why does it not make sense. And we're going to cut out a little bit of the things that we understand to can get our logic work better, and then making something is on the series of our question and use our logic to answer it itself, not using any physically number. And of course, There are some questions that we cannot go into answer, and sometimes cannot go into image too. You cannot go into force someone to imagine a square but have the circle shape, right? So that's for an examples. And that's all I want to say to you guys today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And now it's time for us to say goodbye then. See ya.